Hello everybody, my name is Nightskylive. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So in today's video, you guys are going to watch my first impressions of StarField. I'm sorry for the length of the video. Why it is so long is because what I did is that I streamed my first time playing the game for about 7 hours, and then I broke it down to a smaller video, so I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes, but it was so much fun. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next streams, guys. Peace, guys. Enjoy the video.
No idea. Very hard. No. Absolutely. Yeah, right? Who watches it? Who reads it? Why would you? Yes! I am so excited.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule.
Holy
Hella,
shit!
what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to
Personally,
me.
when I play Control, I really don't like the
Just like
vibration.
any
Me
other
neither.
job. Go steady. Go safe. Go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful.
What, my
Thank you.
reaction to looking at it for the
You're
first
gonna
time?
be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah. And the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
I'm gonna turn that off.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space.
Okay, that's awesome.
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives.
I'm a big baby.
You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Need to take a bite of some food, guys. Our dinner's not coming for like an hour.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Oh my god.
How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah. Just God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working
Oh,
in
chat. I got a good
space?
feeling this is gonna be really fun.
Regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape.
I'm loving all the texture, design, everything.
This one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a late... Come on. With me. Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, kick it out. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped.
Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. But that's weird though. Person's picking up everything? Might be where they're in the game. This is absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely. What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. What are you waiting
Okay.
for? Dig.
Take.
You think we'll be done here soon?
Oh, that running is so smooth. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my god. What? Wow.
They're ready for us. Get back up here.
Wow,
I'm busy.
how smooth it is.
Come on. It's time. You're with me.
This plays really, really smooth, guys. Really smooth. Like, ridiculously smooth.
3, 2, 1.
Am I going the wrong way? Oh, my bad.
Let Heller do his job.
Hey, Sanders reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Let's go.
Yeah. Amazing understatement. I just want to run off and explore.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
Uh-huh. I cannot wait.
Don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
I cannot get
Just
over how
another
beautiful
job.
this is.
Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just...
Wow.
Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Heller?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why
Based
would
off of
anything go
what I'm
wrong?
seeing right
Would
now,
you shut
chat,
up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
if this is how beautiful this is right now, what is freaking Elder Scrolls gonna look like? Even better than this. I just can't wrap my head around it. I cannot wrap my head around how amazing this looks. I can't. It's just like, why?
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Whoa. Holy shit. Okay. Break up the piles, okay. Okay, I'm hitting everything. Oh. What?
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
I think I'm gonna go with combat medic. I'm gonna go with this one. Finish. We do pronouns? Oh, that is sick. That is so cool. Chat, this is gonna be... I'm loving this. I really am.
Kind of ironic seeing a former combat medic out for the count with a head injury. But hey, it's what you signed up for. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
There was this light in music. These microphones at the tunnel. There was this light in music.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks.
Maybe.
Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing?
Heart,
Sure don't look like much.
am I louder than the
Never
game,
mind
or is the
what it
game
looks
louder
like.
than me?
It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Whoa. Don't look good.
Our Constellation contact is on approach.
That was a delayed
Wait.
response.
The Explorers group?
Client is here. Let's
Thought they
go.
were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
I'm just
turn
saying,
the
they got a
social thing off,
reputation.
guys,
Hell, I bet half
because
the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
our playthrough,
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists.
our first part of it's gonna go on
There.
YouTube.
Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score. You willing to give up the ship? Just like that? Nobody wants that. Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure. We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for
Okay, so
nothing.
now I get it.
Get
Okay,
outta
so
here.
the bottom
Take your robot and your
blocks,
ship and get out of here.
guys, are
I see you
equals.
all again, you're dead.
It's basically just simple
We
math,
should
really.
now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson.
What I'm definitely gonna do is
Here we are,
upgrade
the
persuasion.
lodge.
I'm gonna unlock
The
that.
front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
I won't be surprised one day if you're able to open doors with your
Captain,
watch.
everyone will be in
You
the
technically
library,
need to do it now
just
in Disney
inside.
World.
If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place
Use
your home.
your magic bands to open your doors at the Disney parks. Interesting if they have that for doors outside of Disney World. I don't think I've seen that.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Parasite Barrack.
I see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Red lights music, I'm not talking about this. Thing almost killed me.
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point, description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing
What it
this?
seemed like.
Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
It's gonna fully be put together. I got a feeling it's gonna fully connect.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Sign me up.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Sarah. Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Sounds like fun, actually.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you. You're our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest.
You got it.
Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. What can I do for you, applicant?
Okay, hold on. Let's do... No. God, I love this.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in...
Chat, I am literally addicted to this game. I absolutely love this. Oh, that is so cool. I agree. I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this.
We now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall. Continue on to the examination.
Ooh, button.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics of it must have been...
Chat, we're gonna go through all of this. I'm gonna learn.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Maroon, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other.
Yeah, those suits are insane.
A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems.
Huh?
They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent.
So are they a cult?
But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
We're literally gonna go through this, guys. This is like a
The
museum.
Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense.
Wait, Pleasure City?
In 2194,
What does that mean?
after the deployment of a UC medical star station in
What
orbit
is it,
around
like
their world,
miniature
the citizens
Vegas?
of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Nerion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC,
Thought it was done
the
talking.
colonies permitted the citizens of Nerion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
And we've been live for 4 hours, guys. It feels like 4 minutes. Time is flying by. Chat, I haven't had this much fun in a game in a very long time. Very long time.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Pacification? What the hell does that mean? What does that mean, chat? While the anger, agitation, or excitement. Bring peace to a country. Oh. Okay. How big is this? Holy shit, what the hell is that?
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective.
Wow.
Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308.
This game's amazing,
a
guys.
direct violation of the Nerion Treaty. The
It really
colony
is.
war spread quickly across the galaxy.
I can't get over how amazing this game is.
Sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs. Even bioengineered alien creatures. The infamous UC Xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
I bring her here almost every day to stare at this thing.
One of my slates said terramorphs can control people's minds. But that can't be true.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Man, how much more do we have? Oh, not much.
Wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice.
I'm a little confused.
Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency.
It's like a plot hole here.
The Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the Colony War to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the Colony War.
Thanks for the advice.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was
Thanks for the heads up.
An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
The United Colonies, the Vanguard, is basically Starfleet, the Star Trek, basically, if I'm understanding that correctly.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Come on, Sarah. Let's go. Whoa. I like this ship the most. That one's cool. That one's pretty cool. I like them all.
Welcome, applicant,
Whoa.
to the piloting simulation chamber. Please.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Yeah, I've been in a space simulator before. I was able to go to space camp as a kid. It was
This is the
insane.
Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote
That's one hell of a simulator.
When you're
What
ready
the
to begin,
hell?
please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Oh, you're a really cool simulator. Holy shit.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
So I have to pass 3 tiers of opponents?
New targets active.
Whoa. I got the first one done pretty well.
New targets active.
Wait, what? Okay, so... Down.
Calculating intercept vectors.
Chad, I'm getting better at this. Where are you, buddy?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. New targets active.
Rocking it. You little shit. My turn. Oh, you little fuck. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? fun.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Sure, why not?
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission.
Okay,
First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Okay, tell me twice. Waiting on you, Commander.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
What do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one. I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand... I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Come on, sir.
System offline.
Wonderful.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
tracker's reading green. And... What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Power levels insufficient.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Okay, we gotta go up.
Long way down.
Yeah, no shit. I don't know how to get up there.
Gonna bury you.
Holy shit. God help me. Chad, I'm in big trouble. No, I'm in deep shit.
Additional power required. Weapon group activated. Stand clear.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Screw you, buddy. How do I get up? How do I get up? How do I get up there? wasn't that bad. That could have been so much worse.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait, you did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a terramorph!
Oh yeah, taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
I feel like this is gonna be a really long story. Really long.
Older model. Let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flax can? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
I don't know.
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization. There is. There has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is.
I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least.
Thank you.
Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Captain, where are we headed next?
I feel like they've been making on this game for like 10 years. The game is too big to just have done in a few years. 7 years. I was guessing 10. They started making this game when Fallout 4 came out in 2015. Holy shit. The Elder Scrolls 6 they've been developing for ever. That's the next big game coming out from Bethesda, but that won't be for another 3 years, if that.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering this sample? A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? She thinks there could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain.
No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Nope. Captain Nice
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them? I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Okay.
Hey.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's Vets and their kin. Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him? Hadrian? A woman named Hadrian sent you, a member of the Vanguard, to find Percival. Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right, Captain. If you are who you say, Supra et Ultra. Vanguard motto. What's it mean? Should have gotten that during your oath. I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+? That is right. All right, Captain. Maybe you are who you say you are. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend. Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough. Reliable. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xeno-weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the Devils. Didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xeno-weapons got shelved. Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory. Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
But, one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. And I look forward to hearing...
Hey, you may be Hadrian's friend. Come here.
Ah, fudge it. I'll speak to him.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Yeah, it does. It would be. There's just one issue. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
I don't know.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors.
Okay, now you're not close enough.
5,
Now you're gonna
4, 3.
try to kiss me. What the hell?
Was there something else? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, it's something substantial. If you're feeling charitable, I'd be happy to look it up for you. Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... Here, his current balance. And do remember, all transactions are final. Be cleared. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working... Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose.
Yep.
He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of. But I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Spaceport.
By Vectera, by... Is it Captain of...
Okay, what?
Oh, you are... I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down, and followed you all the way? Who'd be crazy enough to do either way? It's... Hey, do you mind if... What am I saying? You're...
Really? I don't remember those teaching us how to die.
Airlock integrity looks good.
I don't remember that. I literally just figured out by hitting random buttons. Oh, this is stressful.
A vessel like this certainly brings back memories.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
Nope.
Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you so much. I had a lot of fun editing this video over the last almost week. It took a lot of time to finish this video, but thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. I'll see you in the streams. And if you guys want some more StarField, let me know in the comments below. Peace, guys. Thank you for watching.